Hello my OG yogis, my name is Brianna and I'm a yoga educator. Today I'm going to be going over a yoga class designed to help you get into a really deep hip opening and a light shoulder opening. So this class is great for all levels, beginner to advanced, because we're really just going to be focusing on opening up the hips and really relieving trauma and stress. So with that, we'll just go ahead and get down to business. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch the camera over and I'll see you in a second. All right guys, so it may look like it's a completely different time of day, and that is because it is. I recorded a whole video for you guys and then my camera proceeded to die and delete all of the footage that was recorded in that 40-minute class that we recorded. So with that, we're gonna do this again. We're going to be doing a passive hip opening class. Try to think of the construction outside as more of like white noise, but we're gonna start by getting grounded and really setting up our foundation for our class. I'm just gonna check the time real quick so that we can keep it in our time frame. We're probably just gonna do 30 minutes a day because I got gypped on time. So what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and inhale, shoulders up in the ears. Exhale, roll them down and back. Begin to engage your core, engage your mula bandha. So sex organs clench up when you engage that mula bandha, as you create a line of energy from the root all the way up to the crown here. You're gonna go ahead and make sure shoulders are down and back and begin to create a throat lock. That's what we call it. So you're gonna constrict in the throat and start to take deep inhales through the nose and deep exhales through the nose. Beautiful. So each inhale, you let the air brush across the back of the throat to create an ocean sound. And with each exhale, same expression. Awesome. So when we're practicing our Ujjaying breath or our ocean breath, what I want you to do is I want you to create full, deep, even inhales and exhales through the nose. So maybe you're going to use the count of 6. So you inhale for a count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale it out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So that one's too challenging. You can stick to 4. Or keep it at 6, or do your own variation of your Ujjaying breath. What I want you to do here is go ahead and check in with alignment again. I'm really bad about it. And just remember that to practice yoga, you only need to do a few things. First things first is have the proper form. Proper form is that engagement. And that's just because it protects your spine, it protects all of your joints, because if you're engaging properly, you're not likely to put a lot of strain and pressure and stress in that movement or asana or posture with breath. Now, with that, also keep in mind that you are also supposed to breathe during yoga. The reason you feel so good after a yoga practice is because you were paying attention to your breath. Sorry you guys. Normally my second yoga class of the day is a little bit of a mess, so you're probably gonna hear me stutter over my words a lot today, and I apologize for that. What you're gonna do is just notice your engagement, notice your breath, and just take 4 breaths here, noticing the present moment, noticing what's going on my end, but also noticing what's going on your end. 2, deep inhale, deeper exhale. Take that last breath, deep inhale, and deep exhale. Beautiful. From here, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna really focus on grounding into the present moment for today's yoga class, since it's all about relaxation. So I want you to notice the 4 corners of the room that you're in. Letting go of anything beyond these 4 walls. letting go of any distracting noises beyond these four walls. I invite you to let go of the past. When we focus on the past, we just focus on something that's already happened, something that doesn't exist in our present reality. So just let it go. It just creates a depression. It doesn't serve you. Taking a deep inhale through the nose. And a deeper exhale. With each inhale, inhaling our intention of being present. And with each exhale, just letting go of the past. 2 more breaths here. Deep inhale, inhaling our intention in. Exhale, letting go of the past. Last one, inhale, inhaling that intention in. And exhale the past. Beautiful. Now we're going to focus on letting go of the future. You can pick up the important bits on your way out of the class, but technically we're not in a class, physical class, so you can pick it up once class is over, right? So we're going to let go of the future. You're going to focus on the present moment, letting go of the anxiety that you're feeling about whatever goes on ahead of you. Taking a deep inhaling your intention of being present in. And exhale whatever does not serve your intention. So let go of that future for now. 2 more breaths here. Deep inhale, inhaling the intention of being present. Exhale your anxiety. Last one, deep inhale, inhaling your intention of being present. And exhale that anxiety. Beautiful. Now, from here, we're going to go ahead and bring our awareness even closer. So keep those eyes gently closed. And notice the 4 corners of your yoga mat, or just 4 points around you. So reminder that this is your practice and no one else's. So I beseech you to please honor your boundaries and your body as you're practicing yoga today. So don't focus on what I'm doing or where I'm at in my practice. Focus on where you're at in your practice. Focus on what your body needs. We're not going to push the edge to where we're creating an injury. We're going to push the edge so that we're growing in our practice. So you're going to find that edge, but you're not going to go past it, right? Yoga is all about the union of the mind, body, and soul. So sometimes your ego is like, yeah, I can freaking do this. And your body is like, I know I can do this, but I'm tired. And just honor that you feel tired, or that you feel like you just need to nurture your body today. And keep that in mind as you're practicing yoga today, right? So I want you to inhale that intention in one more time. And exhale that ego. 2 more breaths here. Exhaling ego. Last breath, inhale that intention of being present in. And exhale your ego. Beautiful. Now, from here, we're going to go and notice the body. Going back into our mindfulness meditation, notice your thoughts, notice your distractions, and just let them be. I want you to inhale your intention into your practice, like fully inhaling that intention in. And exhale what doesn't serve your practice. 2 more breaths here. Deep inhale. Deeper exhale. Take that last breath here, deep inhale through that nose. And exhale what does not serve you or your intention. So from here, we're going to go ahead, we're going to warm up. I want you to inhale, arms up into the air. And exhale back down. 3 more of these, just warming up the shoulders, the spine, everything. Exhale back down. Last one. I kind of like to do them like a swan sometimes. And exhale back down. From here, we're going to warm up like a Bollywood dancer. You're going to rotate in the wrists. And maybe even the elbows, bringing it up like a Bollywood dancer, bringing it back down. Beautiful. One more. Inhale up, warming up our wrist. And exhale, bring it back down. So we're gonna go into some spinal twist. Inhale, arms out beside you. Exhale, open towards the right. Left hand finds the right knee. Right hand falls behind you. You're gonna engage on the core and twist and look forward. Or look over your right shoulder. We're gonna breathe here just for 4 breaths. We're warming up right now before we go into our hip opening. 3, 2, take that last breath here, you guys. Deep inhale. Exhale, release center. Inhale, arms out. Exhale, open towards the left. Right hand finds the left knee. Left hand falls behind you. You're going to look forward or over your left shoulder. Breathe here for 4 breaths. 3, 2, last one. Deep inhale. Exhale, release it into center. Beautiful, you guys. Now from here, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna really get into a yoga practice. So if you've got socks on like I do, now is the time to take them off. And the reason we take our socks off in yoga is so that we can help ourselves ground. And I feel like it's actually safer for your practice not to practice with socks on. So hopefully you can't see those socks, because otherwise that'll be kind of awkward. But what I invite you to do here is go ahead and find your way into tabletop. We're gonna warm up the spine, shoulders, and the hips. So you're gonna go ahead, make sure your wrists are lined up with shoulders and knees are lined up with hips. And inhale, find cow pose, shine the heart towards the front, arch that back. Beautiful. And exhale, create cat, halt the tummy, pull those shoulder blades apart. 7 more here. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1, deep inhale. Shine the heart towards the front, arch that back. And exhale, halt the tummy, pull those shoulder blades apart. Cat pose. From here, find neutral tabletop. Ground in that left hand. Inhale, right arm reaches up, 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 up. And then exhale, thread the needle through. Beautiful. You can walk left hand to the top of the mat. Just whatever feels right for you here in this asana. Maybe you want to create a bind. We're going to stay here for 7 more breaths. Last breath, deep inhale. Exhale, ground that hand. Inhale, right arm comes back up. Exhale, ground it. Go ahead, inhale, left arm up into the air. Reach, 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 and then exhale, thread the needle through. Back the right hand to the top of the mat. And kind of like, I like to pretend as if I'm pulling the shoulder blades apart here in this asana, so that I actually get a shoulder stretch. You can stay like this, or maybe create that bind with the right hand in the hip. 7 more breaths here. Last one, deep inhale and deep exhale. Go ahead and plant that right hand. Inhale, left arm comes back up. Exhale, ground it. Beautiful. From here, we're going into our child's pose. So go ahead, we're going to wide-legged child's pose since we're going for hip opening today. Bring the big toes together with the knees on the wide edges of your mat. And then go ahead, you're gonna create that tabletop exhale. Just bring the hips back towards the heel. Really let the hips dig into the heels. And then walk the hands up if you have space. We're gonna stay here for 2 minutes, you guys. And breathe. I want you to take 5 breaths in the center child's pose, and then we'll change up our child's pose. Really breathe into your hips. Use your exhale to release into the asana or posture with breath. Last breath, take a deep inhale and a deeper exhale. Go ahead and walk the right hand to the right of the mat. Left hand comes on top or beside. Take a deep inhale, exhale into your left side body stretch here. Five more breaths here. So I heard something recently that you're supposed to do right side asanas before you do left side asanas, because it helps with digestion. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I've been trying to do lately. 2 more, deep inhale, deeper exhale. Last one, deep inhale and exhale. Bring it into your center. Walk left hand to the left of the mat. Right hand comes on top or beside. Take that deep inhale and exhale into your right side body stretch here. Three more breaths here. Last breath, deep inhale and exhale, bring it center. Go and bring it back into tabletop. So we're gonna do here, so I want you to make sure knees are kind of hips width distance apart, feet are too, and just kind of make sure you can step back onto your feet. So it's kind of like your hips bones are finding your heels here. So we're not doing anything in this asana. This is just a setup because we're going to go into some funky hip circles to open up those hips, and then we'll go into some hip openings. You can go ahead and find child's here, and then go ahead and inhale, hips go right and up. And then exhale, left and back. Just go ahead and do 5 more of these. Exhale in like compression. And inhale when you go up into that cobra-like pose. 2 more here. Last one, deep inhale. Bring the hips up. Deep exhale, bring those hips back, and then go ahead and go in the other direction now. Hips go left and up. and then right and back. 4 more here. We're just warming up the body. 3. 2. Last one, deep inhale. And deep exhale. And that child's, bring your back into tabletop. I want you to go ahead. We're going to quickly do one sun sal because we have the time. Tuck the toes, exhale, bring it back. Look towards those hands. Go ahead and step the feet towards those hands. We're going to do this quickly. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, gentle bend. Inhale, reverse swan dive, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, step back, plank. Use those knees. Lower, inhale up. And exhale, bring it back. Child's. Go ahead and step the right leg through, find low lunge. All right, we're slowing it way down here. Let me check time. Okay. Go ahead and bring right foot to right of the mat. We're gonna breathe here for 3 minutes. So you're finding lizard lunge. So hands are on the inside, right shoulder's on the inside of the right knee. You can stay like this. You can create fists if you wanna protect those wrists. Open the feet up to the blade of the foot maybe. Maybe you wanna find your way onto your elbows, just whatever feels right for you. We're gonna breathe here for a total of 3 minutes. Two more minutes here. So you can find your way on your elbows if you need more space, or grab some blocks or books if you need less space to prop the hands up. And breathe. 2 more minutes here. So a lot of times when you're practicing a hip opener, it's going to be uncomfortable because it's releasing any trauma or stress you have built up. That's why hip openers are so good for you, but definitely not fun to do. So a lot of people will cry when they're really focusing and targeting on their hips because it's releasing anything you haven't expressed. So if you have a lot of sadness built up inside of you, you're going to cry. If you have a lot of anger, you're going to feel angry, probably towards me. If you have a lot of just any unexpressed emotion, you're gonna feel it in this asana. We've got 1 more minute, you guys. If you've been sitting at a desk for a really long time, you're probably not gonna like this asana, but I promise it's good for you. Just take 2 more breaths here. Deep inhale, deeper exhale. Last one, deep inhale and deep exhale. Go ahead and plant the hands, come off that blade of the foot, bring the hips back, toes point up. Just staying here for a few breaths. Deep inhale, deeper exhale. 3 more breaths here. 2. Last one, deep inhale. Exhale, go ahead and push the hips back forward. Find your way into just regular low lunge. We're gonna go ahead and tuck the back toe, engage in that back leg. Point the toes over towards your left. So you find your way into a surfer's lunge. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, bring it across all the way to the other side. Go ahead, find your low lunge or high lunge here. Lower to low lunge. Make sure ankle and knee are lined up here. Take a deep inhale, engage the core. Exhale, push forward into the hip flexors and then walk the left foot to the left of the mat. Bringing the left hand inside. We're going to stay here for 3 minutes. The longest 3 minutes of my life. I don't know why it's so uncomfortable on this side. So when you're doing yoga, discomfort's okay, but pain is not okay. So you shouldn't feel any sharp sensations ever in your yoga class, but you're allowed to feel discomfort. So you kind of want to push the edge, but once you notice you're going past the edge, stop what you're doing, and you can't really let me know. Just comment where you're feeling it, what you were doing. You can always connect with me on Instagram. It's the naive sage, same as my YouTube. And send me a picture or a video of what you're doing, and I will get back to you. I'll let you know adjustments that you can do so that you're really safe in your yoga practice. We got 2 more minutes here. So if it's not comfortable to find the belly of the foot, you can always just find your foot planted. You may have to walk the foot out a little bit. Kind of just depends on your body. One more minute here. Two more breaths. Go ahead and take a deep inhale for a count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale it out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that last breath. Deep inhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and bring the hips back, toes point up. So notice that my hands kind of come over the foot here, and I even adjust my back foot so that my hips are squared off here for the splits prep for half triangle pose. We're just going to breathe here for 5 more breaths. If you need more space, you walk the hands back. If you need less, if you want more of a stretch, arming the chest towards the toes. 3 more here. 2. Last one, deep inhale. Exhale, push forward, low lunge. Beautiful. Bring it into center. Go ahead and tuck that back toe, engage. And from here, we're gonna go ahead, we're just gonna switch it back to even it out. Finding your other side, you can come off that heel here. Beautiful. So we're just gonna find our way on our backs from here. We're gonna do some restorative stuff. So we're actually gonna run a little bit over 30 minutes because I really do think that these asanas are important to close our practice. So what I want you to do here is I want you to go ahead and find your way onto your back. Hug the knees into the chest and rock the knees. Maybe go 4 in one direction. And then 4 in the other. Go ahead. I want you to plant the feet. hook left heel over right knee, push that left knee away from you. You're gonna hold this for 2 minutes. Stay just like this, or maybe wrap the arms around that right leg and hug that knee into the chest. So just whatever feels right for you here. As you breathe, I'm just gonna hang out here like this because you get just as much out of it, and it is a little bit more restorative when you do it like that. 1 more minute. Focus on your breath here. 3 more breaths. Deep inhale, deeper exhale. 2. Last one, deep inhale and exhale. Go ahead and release that bind if you have one, and go ahead, let both feet plant. From here, you're gonna go ahead and hug right heel over knee. Push that knee away from you. You can stay just like this, or you wanna hug the legs in. Again, I'm gonna keep it more restorative. Just feel a stretch along the IT band, and you shouldn't feel pressure in the knee. 2 minutes. One minute left. I'm doing this because my hands are cold, not because it does anything. 5 more breaths. Three. 2. Last one, deep inhale. Exhale, go ahead and release it. Beautiful. From here, we're finding Supine Twist just to open up the lower back. Extend those arms out. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, knees go over towards the right. Keep the left shoulder grounded here. And look up or over the left shoulder as we breathe here. Just for 1 minute. Last breath, take a deep inhale. Exhale, release it. Bring it into center. Your knees go over towards the left. Keep the right shoulder grounded. You can look up or over the right shoulder. So we breathe here for a minute. Honestly, we're not even here for a minute. We're here for like 45 seconds, and then we switch. Last breath, take a deep inhale. And a deeper exhale. Bring it back into center. And go ahead and maybe take a happy baby. Just for 8 breaths. A happy baby, you're grabbing the feet with the hands. Have feet on the outside, on the inside. You can send 2 peace signs out, wrap them around the big toes, just whatever feels right for you here. So a lot of people I notice will do happy baby like this, but it's really hard to do happy baby like this because you're not getting much of a hip opener here, and you should feel a hip opening in happy baby. So go ahead and let the knees kind of come to the outside of the armpits. 3 more breaths. Maybe you want to move in your happy baby too. Last one, deep inhale. Exhale, release it. And bring it on up. Beautiful, you guys. Now, from here, what I invite you to do is to sit tight while I switch the frame over so that we can close our practice. Well, thank you guys so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this hip opening flow. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell so that you'll get notified when I post our video on Thursday. Namaste, you guys. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you, and be well. Bye.